This is another presentation by My Weight World.
Yes, you can have a cookie, eat your favorite foods, and lose weight. Have you been told in the past that you must avoid favorite foods or treats forever if you want to lose or control your weight? Well, if so, this presentation will help you reconsider this idea and make more sense of what it takes to lose weight and keep it off, no matter how much you have to lose. The goal of this presentation is to discuss ideas about what is allowed and not allowed on weight loss diets, to help you put the idea of forbidden foods into a realistic context, and to show you how to eat forbidden foods and still control your weight for a lifetime. Consider the diet mentality that has been promoted for years. It is important to question if certain ideas about weight control and dieting really work, and as we see in many cases, they don't. For example, do you think that you will never be allowed to eat foods that you really enjoy? Does it seem like you will need to eat different foods than the rest of your family? Are you concerned about holidays, parties, and celebrations? And do you think you need special diet foods to maintain a healthy weight? More about the typical diet mentality. Consider where you got the idea that you can't eat foods that you enjoy. As you may with other areas of your life, consider where you get your information and the credibility or agenda behind it. Also be aware that diets and meal plans that isolate you from your family or friends in any way rarely work in the long run and can often do more harm than good. Holidays and celebrations. They can make us anxious if we are trying to control our weight, but we know they are part of life and do include food. That won't ever change. But what can change is how you handle these events. Also remember that special weight loss diets and diet foods come and go. If you are old enough, it doesn't take long to remember the fads that have passed us by over the last couple of decades. But tried and true, nutritious and wholesome real foods are a constant element that we can count on and have kept people healthy and fit for ages. Consider other ideas about losing weight. Are you willing to go through life not enjoying eating? Really think that question through. Consider what enjoyable eating means to you. Are you really tasting your food, not just eating it, but tasting it? And is your overall nutritional intake promoting good health? Why or why not? These are some questions that you might want to take some time to think about. In regards to enjoying your food, you shouldn't be willing to go through life without appreciating the food you eat. That is why we have taste buds. Consider as well the other simple pleasures of life, such as enjoying a good movie, appreciating a beautiful work of art, and listening to favorite music. These are other ways we can savor the joys of life, keeping everything in balance. Defining what enjoyable eating is does make a difference. Enjoyable eating is not the same as eating to manage stress or provide comfort. This type of eating, stress or emotional eating, is what is often a large part of gaining excess weight. Eating satisfies us in different ways, of course, providing us with essential nutrients so that our body can properly function, repair, and heal itself. And eating, especially in sharing meals with others, provides us with a way of connecting to other people through socializing and celebrating various events. However, no matter how eating is handled, excessive eating for whatever reason on a consistent basis leads to stress and poor health for both our mind and body. To enjoy your food, you need to taste it. It is difficult to taste if you are eating too quickly. Slower eating is a key to weight loss and weight control. Consider the foods that you do eat. Are they too bland so that you may need to eat more to feel satisfied? Or are they too salty, leading to a higher need for salt to taste the food and potential health implications of a high-salt diet, including excessive water weight gain? Consider experimenting with herbs, spices, salsas, gourmet mustards, and other healthful condiments to wake up your taste buds without adding excess calories. You may very well find it easier to eat less and enjoy your food more. More examples to help you taste and appreciate your food. Add slow eating foods to start off your meals, like whole fruits and vegetables, salads with light dressings, or broth-based soups. Listen to relaxing music with meals, such as classical music or smooth jazz, instead of television or news talk radio. Stress from these sources, even if they are disguised as entertainment, can increase the pace of eating. Drink water and pause for 5 minutes halfway through your meal and take notice of your sense of fullness or satiety. Do you need to really finish your plate, or will just a few more bites be enough? Consider whether food choices are promoting good health. You can eat foods you like and still have a healthy diet. Take time to make a list of your 10 favorite foods. Plan and write down how you can eat those foods within the context of a healthy diet. For example, I will eat a small shot glass portion of ice cream and 1 cookie instead of a large bowl of ice cream and 3 cookies. Instead of worrying about cutting out favorite foods, think about how you can decrease the frequency or the portions. Focus more on healthy foods that you can add to each meal or snack, even in the smallest amounts. Write down a list of 10 healthful foods that you enjoy and exactly where you can add them each day. Easy ways to add in healthful foods to your favorite meals or dishes include, instead of hash brown potatoes with breakfast, substitute fresh fruit. Bring in tangerines or grapes to the office instead of donuts or bagels. Use extra salsa for any dish instead of creamy sauces, sour cream, or cheese. If you're part of a family, a social group, or workplace that dines together frequently, be prepared to be challenged on your decision to change. Remember that you are ultimately responsible for your health and well-being, and you also can be an inspiring role model for others. Actions speak much louder than words, especially as you see the great results. When dining with family and friends, be prepared. Examples of helpful reactions to easing pressure may include saying maybe later when offered foods, take a small portion of a higher calorie food and eat just half or part of it, compliment and thank the host or hostess for their efforts, use smaller plates if available to eat your food on, and avoid saying that you are on a diet or that you are watching your weight. This often invites more discussion about weight, nutrition, and challenges to your plans, which may not be beneficial. In summary, it is very possible to continue to consume your favorite foods and lose weight at the same time. This may very well be difficult, so don't challenge yourself with too many changes at once. This may overwhelm and stress you, which may backfire. Be sure to remind yourself constantly of the changes that you are able to make and stay with. This is what really works. And if you find that anxiety about eating and other areas of your life are overwhelmingly stressful, which may interfere with your health, be sure to consult with your physician and a mental health professional who may be able to offer further assistance.
This has been another presentation by My Weight World.